Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is getting ready to enjoy the weekend. We are talking about chakras. I don't think most of us understand how chakras are directly correlated with the health, and that's why we have Julie. Julie is an energy therapist as well as a Reiki master joining me live from Canada. Thank you, and namaste, Julie.
Hello, thank you for having me. Hello, everyone.
Thank you. So let's just understand, first of all, what are the chakras in our body and how are they correlating with, with our health, right? With the different kind of digestive systems or other systems in our body.
Yeah, so chakras are the Sanskrit of wheel. So we have 7 main energy wheels in our body that correlate to everything on a physical level, an emotional level, and a mental level, and even a spiritual level. So the chakras, we actually have 114 chakras in our body. So if we're talking about energy here, I wanted to just talk about the 7 main chakras because those are the biggest chakras and they correlate to our everyday health and well-being. Yeah, so I'm going to start off with the root chakra. The root chakra is an earth element, so it's connected to all earthly matters. And the psychological realm with that is survival. So the root chakra, it's located at the perineum, which is the base of the spine. It's associated with the color red, like earthly matters. And what that chakra is responsible for is connecting you to earth, feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling protected, but also having that sense of well-being. The body parts connected to the root chakra are the feet, the legs, the large intestines, and the bones. Okay, so we're going to move up to our sacral chakra, and our sacral chakra is the element is water, and it's associated with sexuality. It's the color orange, and this is all like about flowing. This is a very feminine. This is our divine feminine energy center. So this is where we are creative and we flow and surrender with the changes of life. We tend to hold a lot here like with past trauma or emotions, we can hold it in our sacral chakra. So it's really important to have this chakra flowing openly so it balances all the other chakras. And this is connected to all of your sexual organs, your kidneys, your bladder, and lower or higher upper intestines. So moving on up, and that is located, the sacral chakra is located just below the belly button, so at your navel. Now we're going to move up to the solar plexus chakra, and this is right at your solar plexus. It's associated with fire, and the psychological realm is power. So this is all connected to our personal power, our courage, our bravery, even connected to our intuition, our gut feeling. It's yellow like the sun, and it's all areas of the digestive system, the stomach, the spine, spleen, and the lower rib cage. So all around here. Moving up to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is all things love. It's connected to our lungs, our breath, basically our prana, which is life itself. And the heart chakra is in between all the 3 lower chakras that I talked about. So it combines all the earthly energy, and then it's connected to our higher chakras that I'm going to get into. So the heart chakra, associated with the color green, and it is the air element. This is all things to do with anything to do with love, kindness, forgiveness, compassion, having an open heart chakra, having love for self. So that's really important. It's my favorite chakra. Now we're going to move up to the throat chakra. Now this is the element is ethereal energy, so like cosmic energy, and this is all to do with communication. It's associated with the color blue, connected to the body parts of the jaw, the mouth, the nose, the respiratory system, the bronchioles, the lung. So that is all about speaking your truth and standing in your self-expression, knowing when it's safe to to speak and when it's not safe to speak. And a lot of people don't know that your throat chakra is also connected to your ear chakras, which is also about listening too, right? So moving up to the third eye chakra, this is located right in the brow center. This is also known as the third eye chakra. It's all about perception. It's associated with the color indigo, and it is also an ethereal element. So it's connected to the cosmos. This is all about like your sixth sense, your pineal gland, your eyes, your nose, like all of this area. It's basically your psychic ability. And lastly, we're moving up to the crown chakra. The crown chakra is connected to all the elements, and it's the realm is wisdom and knowledge, right? So it's connected to the spirit realm. It's connected also to the pituitary gland and the pineal gland, and all things the skull, bones, and the head. So you really want this chakra balance so you are tapped into the wisdom, but you're not overthinking it. So that's a deep dive into the chakra system.
And that's beautiful. This is just a quick 10-minute session that we just wanted to give an overview, but just to understand why it is so important for us to balance our chakras. How does it impact our health if they're not balanced?
Thank you for saying that. It is so important. See, here in the West, we were never taught about our chakra system or anything to do with spirituality and breath work. So having your chakras, this is what I like to say to my clients. The body's last response to any type of trauma or emotions that are blocked, their last response is physical. So any physical ailments, sickness, or disease comes through layers of energy first. So it's really important to have your chakra system in balance, because all the body parts and all of those emotions and things that I talked about, if they're balanced, then we have a balance of our well-being. So our body, our mind, and our soul. So it's really about enlightenment and peace, inner well-being. And, also emanating that into the world as well is so important.
Okay, and then how do you recommend balancing them? You are an energy therapist as well as a
Yes.
Reiki master. What kind of tools do you use to balance these chakras?
Yeah, so my sessions, so I have energy therapy sessions. I use modalities such as Reiki. So I use the Reiki energy. I also use a sound therapy. So sound therapy is really important when it comes to balancing the chakras, because it's rhythm and frequency that opens up the nervous system, balances the left and the right side of the brain. So you're more at a theta state, and it helps just energize you, release serotonin. And it helps regulate the energy body. So it's balancing all together. Breath work is huge. I would say breath work is very important. And you can just even bringing awareness around your chakras or playing like a high frequency that's connected to a chakra, doing some meditation with it, and really breathing into each chakra. And just, I would say, getting more familiar with just like tuning into them. Another way is by fruits and vegetables. So eating fruits and veggies that are the same color as each chakra that I talked about can really enhance and help heal those chakras. And I would say the last thing is just getting out in nature. Getting out in nature and touching the trees, having your bare feet on the ground really helps ground you into that root chakra.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. Anything else you'd like to add? This is like a quick 10-minute session that we wanted to do. What are the 7 chakras and importance of balancing the chakras, and what happens if you don't balance them? Anything else you'd like to add, Julie, before we wrap up the session today?
Yes, I would just say that the more in tune you get in with your chakras, the more fun it is to explore. And ever since I've been working with the Reiki energy for about 6 years and really diving deep into my chakras, connecting with them every single day, it has a huge reflection in your overall wellness and your well-being. So yeah, I would just say, like, get to know your chakras, get into meditation and some breath work, because we all need to feel a little bit more higher vibrational right now.
No, I think that's a great tip, and most of us don't understand, the chakra systems, and we just think of compartmentalizing. If we have a problem, not thinking of the holistic part of it, and that's what this is all about: is understanding our chakras and balancing. Make sure each and everything is balanced using tools like Reiki, you mentioned, breath work, yoga, diet, right, and energy, what other things? Sound therapy is what you talked about, which is fascinating.
Yeah, sound therapy is one of my favorites.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Julie, for being with us. To all our viewers, thank you so much for your support on a daily basis. We are bringing a lot of launching a lot of programs. A lot of our website is going to be relaunched within December. So stay tuned and keep supporting us. With that, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.